concrete deck back onto the steel bridge span. Well, you may want to stand up for this next story. I did. That's because the more research that's done about sitting all day, the more doctors realize it's really not good for you. And they're encouraging businesses and their employees to get moving, even if it's just for a few minutes. Riley Carlson explains.
Most of us still spend our days like this. But if you happen to work at Spencer Ogden Energy, there's a lot more movement.
Very rarely are they sitting at their desk all day. They choose to work here because of the environment, because they're encouraged to be up and about and, and mobile ultimately rather than tied to their desk.
Rook says when it comes to being competitive, this helps give them an edge.
It stimulates them a bit more and it increases productivity. And in what we do, in a sales environment, increased productivity is obviously what we want.
There's a business case to be made as well as the altruistic. I'm concerned about your health aspect.
But it's that health aspect Dr. Nishan Sharma says individuals need to be concerned about. He's been looking into how much we sit and says it's a big issue.
There's lots of reasons, both acute, like in the short term, and then especially long term, that it's not good for us.
Chronic pain, obesity, and diabetes are all linked to simply sitting too long. A new survey shows 1 in 3 Albertans sit for more than 10 hours a day. Only 60% of us are getting enough exercise for any health benefit.
There's no reason that anybody should be sedentary for prolonged periods of the day.
His team has reached out to schools, teachers, and businesses to encourage them to reduce the sitting in their day. Those watching Monday's council meeting will have noticed the mayor taking a stand of his own.
I'm just trying to be a little healthier is all. I finally discovered that my desk moves up, and they say that sitting is the new smoking.
Standing desks, even specially equipped treadmills, are becoming a big part of some offices, but Dr. Sharma says not having one shouldn't stop you from making changes.
There's no barrier to doing it. You don't have to spend any money. You can get a couple of boxes and raise your monitor, raise your keyboard, and off you go.
It's as easy as that. Okay, yeah. Riley's here with us. So how much do we actually have to move?
Well, the good news for you, Tara, is you're covered for the hour, Doctor. Yeah, Dr. Sharma says if you have to be sitting for a big portion of your day, simply getting up for just a few minutes, at least once an hour, is all that it takes. Now, it's not so much about standing for a prolonged period of time as it is just not sitting for that prolonged period of time, so we start seeing those health benefits. So breaking up the long periods of sitting will do you just as much good as maybe trying to stand up for 8 hours a day.
Okay, good to know, Riley. Thank you. Well, we'd like to know how much of your workday is spent sitting. You can tell us on our website, calgary.ctvnews.ca. This is a terrifying thought for any parent or child.